Because of this reason, he got a fellow scholarship for his doctorate and did his PhD from Mixed University, Japan, in the field of marine biology and an international doctoral fellowship program. Dr. Fellowship has guided 9 PhD students, and at present moment, there are 7 students which are enrolled with him. He even served as an Indian Antarctic mission scientist, where he basically helped in the discovery of various marine species. Professor Bast discovered 7 marine algal and moss species from all over India and Antarctica. Talking about his professional career, he started his career at a research associate institute at Punjabi University in the year 2005. Dr. Felix Bast is one of the most phenomenal marine scientists we are having with us at the moment. He has visited more than 26 countries for his research purposes. Talking about his publishing interest, he has published 135 papers in journals of international and national repute. He has published 8 books and has won 17 research projects amounting 2.8 crores. He has served as an in-residence intern with the President of India at Rashtrapati Bhavan, New Delhi. Professor Bast received President-inspired Teacher Recognition Award in the year 2015. He has also won the prestigious Teaching Innovator Award in Education in the year 2020. His list of achievements is endless, but there is one point that I want to really focus, and that is his sustainable lifestyle. As lifestyle is a choice, he has made a choice of leading a sustainable lifestyle. As we all know, as Sir has requested to specify it in the mother tongue, so I would like to start it with in that language. ਅਸੀਂ ਸਭ ਜਾਣਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਕਿ ਇੱਕ ਖਾਸ ਇਨਸਾਨ ਤੇ ਆਮ ਇਨਸਾਨ ਵਿੱਚ ਇੱਕ ਫਰਕ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀਆਂ ਆਦਤਾਂ ਪਾਉਂਦੀਆਂ ਨੇ। ਸਰ ਦੀ ਇੱਕ ਰੋਜ਼ਮਰਾ ਦੀ ਆਦਤ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਇੰਨੀ ਸ਼ੋਹਰਤ ਹੋਣ ਦੇ ਬਾਵਜੂਦ ਸਰ ਨੇ ਕਦੇ ਵੀ ਕਾਰ ਲੈਣ ਬਾਰੇ ਜਾਂ ਕਾਰ ਚਲਾਉਣ ਬਾਰੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੋਚਿਆ। ਇਸ ਕਰਕੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਿ ਉਹ ਕਾਰ ਲੈ ਨਹੀਂ ਸਕਦੇ ਨੇ ਜਾਂ ਉਹ ਕਾਰ ਚਲਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਸਕਦੇ ਨੇ, ਪਰ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਉਹ ਕਾਰਬਨ ਵੇਸਟ ਤੇ ਜ਼ੀਰੋ ਵੇਸਟ ਪ੍ਰੋਡਕਸ਼ਨ ਉੱਤੇ ਪ੍ਰੋਡਿਊਸ ਕਰਨ ਉੱਤੇ ਜ਼ੋਰ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਨੇ। ਉਹ ਇੱਕ ਸਸਟੇਨੇਬਲ ਲਾਈਫਸਟਾਈਲ ਨੂੰ अपना एक रोज़मर्रा का अपनी जिंदगी का एक पहलू बना के उन्होंने बहुत चंगे तरीके नाल उसको अपनी जिंदगी में अपनाया है। वो किते भी काम ते जाते ने, वो हमेशा अपना साइकिल यूज़ करना ज़्यादा प्रेफर करते ने, ना कि गड्डी या कोई भी और ट्रांसपोर्टेशन का मोड, जिहड़ा सानू सारियां नू एक सुचारू जीवन शैली अपनाउण लई एक एग्जाम्पल सेट करता है। सर ना सिर्फ एक सुचारू जीवन शैली अपना रहे ने, पर नाल ही नाल सर ने बहुत एक इंसानियत एक बहुत बड़ा काम किया है। उन्होंने अपनी मृत्यु तो बाद अपने अंग दान करने का प्रण लिया है, जो एक बहुत बड़ा योगदान है मनुष्यता वास्ते। सर, यू आर ट्रूली an inspiration, not from your professional achievements, but as a person, your lifestyle is a true inspiration. So without any further ado, I would like to call Dr. Felix on stage. Please, sir.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, sir.
So first of all, thank you so much, this KMB College, for inviting me here. This is for first time I'm coming to anywhere in Jalandhar area, and KMB too. Dr. Archana ma'am, thank you so much for recommending my name for this program, and congratulations to everyone for getting selected to this prestigious Inspire camp. Well, I'm also very much part of the Inspire, because after my PhD from abroad, right? I did PhD in Japan. After that, I got this prestigious scholarship of the Inspire called Inspire Faculty Award. I'm not sure how many of you are aware of it. After your PhD, you can apply for it, and this is the most prestigious postdoctoral fellowship in India. Okay, so you're going to get, as of today, around 1.25. It's 1.3 now, right now. 1.3 lakh per tax-free. So yeah, this is the most prestigious of the Inspire. Well, of course, there are a lot of Inspire Fellowship. The top level of Inspire is called Inspire Faculty Award. So yeah, I would like to acknowledge them for supporting me during my earlier career. So I'm coming from a place called Central University of Punjab. I'm not sure how many of you are aware of it. This university is a kind of a new university, started in 2009. So I joined in 2010. So I'm there for almost 14 years, almost 15 years, isn't it? And the university is in a place called Bathinda, right? Bathinda is a very small town, somewhere really interior. Yeah. So without further ado, let's go straight to the topic. Okay. So today I'm going to take you to Antarctic. It's not a research topic, but it's more a virtual tour to the icy continent. Are you all ready? All right. So I'm going to show the why I went there. The way, what are the things that I saw there? A little bit only. Okay. So well, I do have a YouTube channel. You are welcome to look up my channel. It's called Felix Bast. You can search out, and yeah, you can just check out more videos of the Antarctic which I have posted there. Okay, quite long time back. And then through my PPT, I'm going to also show you the flip side of this Antarctic voyage. Not so good scenes which I saw. Then I will highlight some issues of of the current thing. Okay, so yeah, especially the pollution. So coming to the exposition, as the introducer said, I've been to many countries, but one place with which really influenced my further outlook and worldview is not a country at all. It's Antarctic, right? Antarctic is basically an international place. It's something like ISS, International Space Station. So I was part of this international mission to Antarctic. You see that it's if you want to go to Antarctic, you have to be part of the national mission of some country. As a tourist, you are not able to go to Antarctic. At least in the mainland Antarctic, you cannot go. Only in the sub-Antarctic islands, it's possible to go. So yeah, this is it's a kind of a turning point in my life. It's not that I'm a rarity to go to Antarctic, but post my voyage, I didn't waste by doing something else. Of course, I have known to many people who have been to, say, Indian Antarctic mission for 15, 16 times. But simply going and coming back is not the thing, right? We need to talk about it, isn't it? So that's why I'm here. A story which I can share and reshare for thousands times. I will never get bored of, right? So, well, you see that this continent remained unknown to the humanity till 19th century. You might know the planet Uranus. We discovered before even Antarctic was discovered. Can you believe it? And this is the only continent without any religion, without any war, no conflict, no murder yet, no pollution, almost no pollution. I will come to that in a short while. It's pretty exciting place to be. Before that, in 2016, I went to a place called Tromsø. Tromsø is up north of Norway. It's part of Norway. It's inside the Arctic Circle. In June, I went. Very interesting thing I observed in Norway is the sunset. Sunset happened around 11:30, and then the sunrise was 12:30 a.m. That is midnight. That's very interesting, isn't it? Just 1 hour of darkness. It's very bizarre. Yeah, well, that's because it's right inside the Arctic Circle, Tromsø. And I always wanted to go to Antarctic, and I applied for it, So even before I went to the Tromsø, I applied for it. And the capital of Norway, how many of you know? Oslo, isn't it? So in Oslo, there is a very famous museum called Fram, So this is the ship, basically. The museum is basically, it's a ship. Probably this is the most famous ship in nautical history in the world. Why so important? It's a wooden ship. It's a wooden schooner. It's important because, this gentleman took this ship on his maiden voyage to Antarctic in 1830s. Who is that person? Roald Amundsen. famous Norwegian explorer. So he's the first person who ever set foot in South Pole and Antarctic. You know, so yeah, anyone can go inside the ship. You can, don't even have to remove your shoes. You can touch, you can take pictures. So that is how the international museums are, right? Well, then I applied for the Indian Antarctic mission. So in case someone would like to apply for it, you're welcome. After, of course, after your, school, right? When you're in college, you can apply for it. There are many students who came with us to Antarctic. And also, I would like to tell you that even girls can apply. Okay, there are so many girls and ladies part of our group. So after applying to the Ministry of Earth Sciences, they invited to give a talk in front of a learned audience. I need to justify why I need to go to Antarctic, what kind of research I have to do it there. And after that is a next step. If I get selected at that thing, right, I need to justify that some research, I have to go to Antarctic only, then only I can do it. For example, research on penguins. I cannot do it in India, right? But if some research I can do it in India, they will say, well, why should you go to Antarctic? Why should government of India waste approximately 2 crore per person? Yeah, it's very expensive to go to Antarctic. Well, after successful completion of that, next step, well, there are multiple steps in Indian Antarctic mission, right? The next step is medicals. Many people fail in this step. It's not just, blood test. No, it is comprehensive test of multiple organs. For example, echocardiogram, even MRI scan of your liver to see traces of fatty liver disease, like alcoholics cannot go there. Even urine test. I don't know how many of you know about a test called creatinine. It's only 5 rupees test. Creatinine is important test for health insurance and life insurance, very expensive policies if you take. And it becomes positive in case you smoke 1 cigarette for the last 3 years. So smokers can be detected and you cannot go to Antarctic. So yeah, in case someone would like to go to Antarctic, how many of you want to go and be part of the Indian Antarctic mission and visit this continent? Raise your hand. Some of you want to go, yeah. So the advice I gave you is, do not start smoking and do not drink alcohol, okay? So this is the first and foremost advice I want to tell you that. Well, after the aims, the next step is more tougher. It is for 3 weeks rigorous training in Himalayas by Indo-Tibetan border police. At Oli and Mana, there is one glacier called Satopanch from Badrinath temple. If you look on the top, like a map of India, right? So somewhere over there is a glacier, right? Over there we went there and then they trained. I was part of the Boys Scouts when I was young. How many of you are part of Scouts or Guides or NCC? Yeah, well, this training is kind of reminiscent of it. What did I learn there? You see, in Antarctic it looks like white bed sheet, right? It's all glaciers. But no one knows what lies underneath that ice. Some places it's just a thin sheet of snow bridge. The moment you set foot on it, it can break. I can instantly fall around 500 meters. And it's instant death. So how to rescue if someone falls? So how not to fall? Proactive, isn't it? Preparation is a key in Scouts as well as any of the survivalship. How many of you know swimming, by the way? One of the very important life skill. Raise your hand if you know swimming. So those who haven't done it, such a fun activity, friends. It saves not only your life, someone else's life too. If you know how to rescue someone else, okay, please make sure you learn swimming. It can really help your life, your precious life, okay? So yeah, swimming is such an important life skill. Well, you might know about a passport. I went to, as I told you, 26 countries with this passport. How many of you have a passport? Well, can I go to Antarctica with this passport? No. This is ordinary passport. It's a personal passport. You need white passport, prestigious, this is official passport of the government of India. With this passport, you have diplomatic immunity. You don't even need visa to go to Canada, for example, anywhere. You can just travel with this passport. So to get this passport, your name has to be approved by the President of India. Then Well, this Antarctic is governed by something called ATS. There are 53 countries who are core members of it. As you can see, India is one of the party of the ATS. It governs Antarctic. So the most important governing points are by the central 12 parties. They have stakes on the Antarctic and they are the pioneer players, like the Norway, which I told you earlier, right? Norway or Russia and South Africa, right? Or the US, UK, all those countries, right? German flag you can see here, right? France, Japan. So these countries, the 12 interior countries have bigger role to play. They are the deciding authorities. And only few countries have stations. For example, our neighboring countries, none of our neighboring country, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, Nepal, Bhutan, no one has station. We have 2 stations and both of these stations are year round. Can you believe it? So as you can see me surrounded by our team, we were 100 people in our mission to Antarctic. Every year 100 Indians go, out of which around 30 are scientists, while rest 70 are supporting staff. For example, we had doctors, nurses, and mechanic, cook, you know. So yeah, diesel mechanic is the most crucial job there. You know why? Because you know that the station needs to be heated, otherwise we'll freeze to die. Minus 79 degrees Celsius, can you believe it? So it's extreme cold, isn't it? Yeah. And then the journey started right from here. Do you know which is this place? Cape Town. Those who watch cricket, right? Cape Town has several cricket stadiums. So till Cape Town, it was so boring by flight. I never liked flight journey. But the fun start from there. We took a ship. And the ship is an icebreaker ship. Ivan Papanin, the ship called. It's a Russian ship. Unfortunately, India has not a single icebreaker ship. And normal ships cannot go to Antarctic. Do you know why? So all around Antarctic, the Southern Ocean freezes. Okay? So yeah, that is why you know the frozen Antarctic Ocean is approximately 3 to 4 meters thick. You need to break it to go to the Antarctic continent. And what is the thickness of the ice in Antarctica? Around 4 kilometers, not meters, 4 kilometers, super thick. And what do you actually, if you drill down, where will it open? Rock. So it's a proper continent, okay? Arctic is not a continent. Arctic is just floating mass of ice, approximately 300 meters. Below that is ocean, Arctic Ocean. Antarctic is not. Right? Antarctic is it's a huge continent. Right? Well, on my journey to Antarctic, you can see that these are basically latitudes, as you have learned in geography, right? These are longitudes. Well, these latitudes are called horse latitude. And there are so many trade winds. Have you heard of the trade winds? These famous trade winds were used by those colonial expanders, right? The European colonialists, like for example the British. When they came to India, they took this 40 degrees south. Why? Because it is a westerly wind is blowing. Westerly means wind is blowing from west to east. So it will push the ship towards the east side, right? So it's not just the wind alone, but it's also extreme big waves. Oh, that is why now 40 degrees south is called roaring 40s. Roar like lion. So it is very difficult to cross it, all these things. You know, in the ship, it pitch and roar. You know, that means that days would go, you will get any sleep. And many people start vomiting all the time. Okay? And once you cross 40 degree, then 50 degree, the directionality changes, the wind and waves. You see that it now blows from opposite direction, east. East to west. It's called easterly. So 40 degrees westerly, then easterly, then again westerly, and finally easterly. You see, the direction keep on changing. So easterly you can take it for the return journey. The Britishers, after they fill the ship with all the spices and all the wealth, for example gold, whatnot, right? And they want to go back to British Museum. How will they go? 40s will not work. They need to go a little bit further down. Furious 50s, they get the help from these strong winds, and then they can go to the Europe and then just go. So that's why these are called trade winds. Yeah? So yeah, you can see that this is a hull of the ship. You can see floors of floating masses of the ice. These are very small. It's not really iceberg. You can easily cross it with the ship. Okay? And you can see that this is the sunset. I spotted from the ship. Why it's so famous? This is the last sunset of Antarctic mission for the next 6